Anointed one. Many people spend years believing they must become perfect before God can use them. They imagine that only the strongest, the most confident, or the most flawless are chosen for divine assignments. But heaven has never worked that way. God does not search for perfection. He searches for willingness. He does not look for people who have everything figured out. He looks for hearts that remain open, attentive, and ready to move when He speaks. You were not chosen because you had all the answers. You were chosen because somewhere along your journey you decided to keep listening. You kept believing even when doubt tried to pull you away. You kept standing even when the path felt uncertain. That willingness matters more than you realize. Heaven responds to hearts that remain available. So as this moment unfolds, do not allow fear to rise in your thoughts. This is not a night meant to unsettle you. It is a night meant to center you. The invitation is simple: remain calm, remain prayerful, remain attentive. Let your spirit stay open to the quiet guidance of God. When the heart is steady, discernment becomes clearer. When faith remains present, even small signs of direction become easier to recognize. Sometimes the greatest spiritual breakthrough does not come through dramatic events. Sometimes it comes through the quiet realization that God has been guiding you all along. The path you thought was uncertain begins to reveal its plan. The struggles you thought were meaningless begin to show their purpose. And the moment you are standing in suddenly looks different than it did before. Chosen one. When morning eventually comes after this night, you may look back and realize that something inside you shifted here. A new level of trust was born. A new sense of readiness took root. The uncertainty that once clouded your thinking began to lose its hold. Not because every answer appeared, but because your faith became stronger than your questions. That is how divine turning points often unfold. Quietly, intentionally, with heaven watching closely as your spirit responds. So take this moment seriously, but do not carry it with anxiety. Carry it with expectation. Lift your heart above the noise of doubt. Lift your faith above the memories of past disappointment. Trust that the God who prepares His people is the same God who walks with them into the next season. Because when God says, be prepared for tonight, what He is really saying is something deeper. He is saying that movement has begun. He is saying that the season ahead will require a ready heart. And He is saying that when you look back on this moment in the days to come, you may realize that this was not just another message you came to hear. This was the moment when your spirit recognized that heaven had already begun to move. Chosen one before this moment closes pause and recognize what just happened. This was not simply another message passing through your day. Something in your spirit was awakened tonight because heaven has drawn your attention to a sacred moment. You may not yet see the full picture, but the God who sees the end from the beginning has already marked the path ahead of you. Anointed one, may the peace of God settle over your mind tonight. May every lingering doubt lose its voice, and may clarity begin to rise where confusion once stood. The Lord who prepares His people will also guide their steps. What He has begun in your life will not be abandoned halfway. He is the one who goes before you, straightens the path, and surrounds you with favor like a shield. If this message resonated deeply in your spirit, you may write Amen in the comments as a quiet declaration of faith. Let it be your agreement with what heaven is unfolding in this season. And if you feel led...
Welcome to the Walnut Inn. Could I interest you in a room or perhaps a bit of wine?
...is working attentively with God.
Yes, actually, I'm quite fond of collecting all manners of wines from all over Tamriel. But one vintage continues to elude me. Shadow Banish wine. How I'd love to add it to my collection. Say, that gives me an idea. You look like the adventuring type. If you can retrieve 6 bottles of Shadow Banish wine, I'll gladly pay you well. All I know about them is that they're found in the many fort ruins scattered all over Cyrodiil. There's a fresh bed available to anyone who's got the 10 gold. Would you like it? So be it. Head upstairs and look for the last door on your right. That's your room for tonight. Sleep well. Keep looking for that wine. Farewell.
You forced it, not because you figured everything out, but because your heart remained steady when no one else could see the costs. You have been preparing without realizing it, and now provision is